Hari Om children, let us start the session. We chant Om 3 times. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Again, take a deep breath. Again, take a deep breath. Start beginning prayer.
सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम् श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम्
Learning objectives. Define each type of water body. List the steps to be taken to conserve water. Explain the steps involved in the water cycle. Home children, how are you all? Stay home, stay safe. Today we are going to learn the lesson topic is the stages of water cycle. There are 4 stages of water cycle. First one evaporation, second one condensation, and third one precipitation, and fourth one runoff or infiltration. Okay, so let us see, elaborate about the stages of water cycle. Children, there are 4 stages of water cycle. First we are going to see evaporation. What is evaporation? The heat of the sun falls on the water bodies like oceans, seas, lakes, rivers, etc. Okay, the water slowly evaporates as vapor in the air. That is called evaporation. Okay, what is mean by evaporate? Evaporate means process by which liquid becomes gas. That is called evaporates. So evaporation means the water slowly evaporates as vapor in the air. Second one, condensation. As the vapor rise high, the cooler temperature make them cool down and turn back into liquid. This is called condensation. Wind moves the liquid around, leading to the formation of clouds. That is called condensation. Third one, precipitation. Precipitation, rainfall. They become rain-bearing clouds and fall back onto the earth's surface by the process known as precipitation. This may occur in the form of rain, hail, snow, or dew, depending upon the temperature condition. One, runoff or infiltration. So the water either run off into oceans, rivers, and ground surface, or is absorbed into the soil. This cycle continues. That is called runoff.
Lake, sea, or even a puddle. In fact, it will start anywhere where there is water. In this video, let's use the sea. The first stage is evaporation. This is when the water turns to vapor by the sun. Vapor is a gas that rises through the air. Water vapor is invisible, so you can't see it, no matter how hard you try. Condensation is the next part of the water cycle after evaporation. It comes in four forms: dew, frost, fog, and clouds. Precipitation is the final stage of the water cycle. It's either rain, sleet, hail, or snow. Precipitation falls from a cloud, and the water cycle begins again. That's how the water cycle goes. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to
element of nature, and it is the main source of life in our earth. It covers 70% of the earth's surface, but actually, it represents 0.05% of earth's total mass. The total volume of water present in the earth is near about 1.386 billion cubic kilometer, 333 million cubic miles. Out of this volume, 97.5% is salt water and 2.5% is fresh water. Only 0.03% of fresh water is present as a liquid form in the earth. It provides life, eases out heat, drains harmful substances, and mediates many day-to-day works. Today's topic is water cycle. The water cycle, also called the hydrologic cycle, it's a continuous process that includes 5 steps. These are evaporation, condensation, precipitation, runoff, and percolation. Now, we will learn with an example. Evaporation. The water cycle starts with evaporation. It is a process where water at the surface turns into water vapor. Water absorbs heat energy from the sun and turns into vapors from the water bodies like the oceans, the seas, the lakes, and the river bodies. These are the main source of evaporation. Through the evaporation, water moves from the hydrosphere to the atmosphere. As the water evaporates, it reduces the temperature of the bodies. Condensation. In this process, water vaporizes into water vapor. It rises up in the atmosphere. At the high altitudes, the water vapor changes into very tiny particles of ice, water droplets, because the temperature at high altitudes is low. This process is called condensation. These particles come close together and form clouds and fog in the sky. In this process, changes the state of water from gas to liquid. This occurs because the water droplets combine to make bigger droplets. Also, when the air cannot hold any more water, it precipitates. At high altitudes, the temperature is low, and hence, the droplets lose their heat energy. These water droplets fall down as rain. Note: if the temperature is very low, below 0 degrees, the water droplets fall as snow. Water also precipitates in the form of drizzle, sleet, and hail. Hence, the water enters lithosphere. Runoff. As the water pours down, in whatever form, it leads to runoff. As water runs over the ground, it displaces the topsoil with it, and moves. Runoff is the process where water runs over the surface of earth. When the snow melts into water, it also leads to runoff. The minerals, along with the stream. This runoff combines to form channels, and then rivers, and ends up into lakes, seas, and oceans. Here the water enters hydrosphere. Percolation.
Learning outcome. Students, after learning the stages of water cycle, students able to understand there are 4 steps of water cycle. First, evaporation, second one condensation, third one precipitation, and fourth one runoff. Second point, water vapor is transported into the atmosphere by evaporation. Third point, 90% of this water vapor returns to the ocean and 10% returns to land as precipitation. Recapitulation. Children, note down. Water is necessary for all life form. There are four stages of water cycle: evaporation, condensation, precipitation and infiltration. First one, evaporation. Evaporation process which liquid becomes gas, that is called evaporation. And next one, condensation. As the vapor gas high, the cooler temperature make them cool down and turn back into liquid, that is called condensation. And precipitation, rainfall. Runoff, fourth one, runoff. The water either run off into oceans, rivers and ground surface or is absorbed into the soil. That is, these are all four stages of water cycle.
Sit down on the ground comfortably. Without moving your head and neck, look upwards and then downwards. Keep your neck and back straight. Now look at the sides alternating with the left and right. Do not move your neck while looking sideways. Now look to your left, then look upwards. Move your eyes right and then look down. Look upwards, to your right, and then down. Now look upwards, then to your left and down. Now alternatively, look to your left once after looking upwards, before looking down, and then look to your right the next time after looking up. Close your eyes and rest for some time. Sit comfortably and bring your hands straight forward at shoulder height and raise your thumbs. Look at your thumbs. Slowly spread apart your hands. Look at your left and right thumbs alternatively while spreading your hands apart. Bring your hands together, continuing to look at your left and right thumbs alternatively. Close your eyes and rest for some time.
Just conclude this video. We chant Om 3 times. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, chant Om 3 times.
पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते वशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति